As Valentine's Day approaches, love isn't just in the air, it's nestled in the fabrics, the colors, and the cozy nooks of our living spaces. This season, we explore a fresh take on romantic home decor, where the charm of handmade meets the blush of February hues. In this video, we present a Valentine's interior style steeped in emotion, creativity, and the soul of handmade imperfection. It's a celebration of tactile beauty, quiet moments, and soft romantic tones, blended together in a decor story that reflects a heartfelt, handcrafted aesthetic rooted in contemporary American design trends. Begin by painting your interior with a whisper of blush. Soft pinks, peachy creams, and dusty rose set a tender foundation that instantly evokes warmth and affection. Walls washed in these hues create a calming atmosphere, while textiles like throws and drapes add depth with slightly varied undertones. The key is to keep the palette restrained, letting imperfection shine through hand-dyed fabrics and uneven brush-stroked vases. Incorporate handmade elements that feel one-of-a-kind and soul-stirring. Think hand-thrown ceramics with subtle glazed strips, naturally shaped candles, and slightly frayed linen napkins. These imperfections are what make each piece uniquely romantic. Whether found at a local market or crafted at home, handmade decor introduces warmth that can't be replicated by mass production. Floral arrangements are essential in any Valentine's theme, but this style avoids perfect bouquets. Instead, embrace wild, organic compositions. Use dried roses, eucalyptus branches, and baby's breath in handmade clay vases for a relaxed yet sentimental display. The goal is natural elegance, romance that isn't overly polished but honest and raw. Texture becomes the language of love in this decor style. Layer nubby throws, macramé wall hangings, chunky knit pillows, and crinkled cotton bedding. Each material speaks to the hand that made it. Keep the textures soft, but not overly refined, let them reveal their handwoven character and slight imperfections. Design little vignettes throughout your home that tell your unique love story. Frame handwritten letters, display vintage photographs, or showcase a mismatched collection of sentimental trinkets. Arrange them atop raw wood shelves, linen-covered consoles, or atop reclaimed trays to create emotionally rich moments in your space. Lighting is essential in crafting a romantic atmosphere. Use soft glow string lights, paper lanterns, or handmade washi paper lamps to create a delicate ambience. Avoid overhead lights in favor of scattered floor and table lamps with warm-toned bulbs to soften the mood and make everything feel more intimate and personal. Macramé brings texture and romantic flair without overpowering the space. Wall hangings with blush-dipped tips, plant holders with knotted hearts, or macramé table runners can add dimension to your decor. Look for designs with subtle asymmetry, enhancing the theme of handmade charm and imperfect beauty. Incorporate vintage finds that feel like relics of love stories past. A patinated mirror, an old wooden jewelry box, or antique teacups evoke nostalgia. These pieces ground your space with a sense of history, making the romance feel timeless rather than trendy. Choose artisan-made candles with uneven shapes, textured surfaces, or pressed flowers embedded in wax. Place them in clusters on wood or stone trays to create small altars of light. The scent is equally important. Opt for subtle blends like rosewood, lavender, or fig to carry a gentle aroma through your space. Balance all the pinks and fluffiness with grounded, earthy textures. Terracotta pots, raw-edged wood bowls, and stone coasters introduce a sense of balance. These natural elements help anchor the sweetness of the blush tones, keeping your interior from feeling too whimsical. Design your dining area as an extension of the theme. Linen tablecloths in soft neutral tones, handmade ceramic plates, and mismatched glassware add depth. Include paper menus with handwritten notes or stamped love quotes to surprise your guest with intentional, imperfect charm. In the bedroom, create a soft cocoon using a palette of blush, ivory, and muted terracotta. Mix crinkled sheets, hand-quilted throws, and overstuffed pillows in various sizes. Let the bed tell a story of softness and comfort, where texture invites you to sink in. Create cozy nooks for connection. A pair of velvet armchairs with a shared blanket, a tiny reading spot for two, or a window bench filled with hand-stitched cushions becomes a haven of togetherness. Fill these spaces with love notes, books of poetry, and soft ambient lighting. This theme draws heavily from the philosophy of wabi-sabi, which finds beauty in the worn and imperfect. Embrace chipped pottery, weathered finishes, and faded textiles. In a culture that often seeks perfection, these humble elements feel honest, lived in, and deeply romantic. Incorporate DIY decor elements like homemade garlands, pressed flower frames, or love-lettered banners. These small projects add a personal touch and can even become part of a date night. The imperfections in each craft make the decor more meaningful, adding soul to your surroundings. touches of metallics, brushed brass candle holders, antique gold frames, or rose gold trays, to reflect light and elevate the aesthetic. Keep the shine subtle to preserve the soft, handmade atmosphere. These glimmers of gold and copper act like the jewelry of your space. Display art that evokes emotion. This could be abstract pieces in blush and rust tones, pressed botanical prints, or mixed media works with handwritten notes or stitched fabric. Consider creating your own wall collage with layers of vintage postcards, painted scraps, and Polaroids. Incorporate nature throughout your home. Branches in a ceramic jug, river stones placed in bowls, and dried flower bundles hung from doorknobs bring an organic element that enhances the authenticity of the handmade look. These pieces feel like love letters from nature itself. Valentine's blush romance with handmade imperfect beauty is more than a decor style, it's a celebration of emotional expression through space. Every wrinkle in a fabric, every uneven stroke of a handmade piece, carries the warmth of human touch. In a world that moves fast, this interior concept invites you to slow down, connect, and create beauty that is soft, soulful, and sincerely yours. Whether shared with a partner, family, or your own heart, this is the Valentine's home where love quietly blooms.